Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Today's sequence is that love and dread relationship we have with core work. And there's always at least one or two people in classes that love core and can't get enough and absolutely think it's the best thing ever. It is a good thing. We should be working our core. And our core is all encompassing, right? Not only just the front side of our body, but the sides and the back side, including our glutes, including our lats, right? So we're using that whole area to keep our spine erect and to keep our low back healthy and to have better posture, right? But then there's some people who just love it and want it every class. So this is for you. It's definitely going to be a challenge. Stick with it. Most importantly, use your breath. So use your breath and pull that lower belly to your spine and press your low back into the floor whenever we're on our back. So you really want to be mindful of that, keeping the whole core engaged, almost like you're getting a big hug around here. So you're drawing everything into the center line to keep this nice and engaged and the spine nice and long. Try to keep the tension out of your shoulders, your jaw, and your neck. I'll remind you as we go through. Maybe even find a smile while we're doing some of this. Maybe even laugh. Could make it easier. And when you're done, we'll have a nice little cool down, open it back up, and enjoy with a little short shavasana. So definitely have your blocks. You're going to need your blocks or something that you can put between your elbows and your knees for later. So when you're ready, let us come to our forearms. We're going to come to plank. So it's going to give a nice break to your wrists. So we're going to come onto our forearms. Just start in Sphinx pose, right? So lengthen those toes, lengthen the tailbone, press down into the elbows, press down into the hands, and then draw those shoulder blades down your back toward your hips. Heart's going to come forward. Lengthen the tailbone toward your heels, chin's going to lengthen up, and you're just going to breathe here. So you can find a little slight stretch in your belly. You're going to find some engagement in your upper back, engagement in the legs. Good, another full breath here. Exhale. Good, then press down into those hands. Look to your thumbs, tuck your toes, and lift your hips, come to forearm plank. Drop in through the lower belly. Find a little bit of cat pose in the upper back. Lengthen your tailbone toward the end of your mat as your inner thighs spiral up. Breathe. Find that smile. Find that engagement. Good, one more full inhale here. Exhale. As you inhale, bring the knees underneath the hips, and then bring those hands underneath the shoulders. Couple rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, open, and exhale, round. Inhale, open, and exhale, round. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Inhale comes to long spine. As you exhale, come onto your bum, finding that balance on your sit bone. So each round that we go through, I'm going to do the modified first and then go into the final version. At any time, if you feel that pressure in your low back, if you feel it's not good for your back, go back a step, right? There's always place for you to modify. So with this one, heels, big toes are going to touch. Your toes are going to be on the floor. That's your modification. Heels are lifted, knees squeeze, and then lean back, feel that core engaged. Lift the chest, right? So maybe you're here, maybe your feet start to hover. If you start to dump, go back to toes on the ground. You can even hold on to the backs of your legs if you need to. Breathe. Good, either stay here or we're going to lower and lift. 5 breaths, take an inhale. Exhale. Good, inhale, lower, lift. Exhale, lift. Good, inhale, lower, shoulders and feet hover. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, smiles really do help. Exhale, lift. Good, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last one, inhale, lower. Hold as you exhale. Take another inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, lift. Good, take a pause, inhale. And exhale, feet down, roll all the way down to the mat. So now you're on your back. As you're on your back, make sure that your head can be completely on the floor. So take out any hair ties you might have. And then press that low back down into the floor. Notice how that feels. So you're going to lengthen your tailbone toward the end. So your lower back, you could probably press, have hands underneath. And then I'll press it down. You can lengthen and press. Sometimes what I like to do is if I have maybe my strap or if I have a hand towel, I'll just take that and fold that a couple times, Place it under my low back, right there, that place that wants to lift. And always just to remind myself, press down into that. So you have that option as well. So from here, take your legs, extend them to the ceiling. Easy to press your low back down and now, right? Hands are gonna go by the side, and then take an inhale, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, you're gonna lift your shoulders up. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. For those who wanna go a little harder, block, exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hold. Take another inhale. And exhale down. Bend the knees. Take a moment. Let your knees knock in. Hands to your core, giving them some love. Good. Second round here, this time with just our hips. So hands are going to stay by the ground. Legs are going to reach up. Spread through the toes. Sometimes I even like to take my block and squeeze it between. If it's too much with your legs straight, bend your knees. So from here, you're going to take an inhale. Exhale, pulse the hips up, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift, press with the hands. Exhale, down. So you're using that low belly. Inhale, lift, knees bent. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Good. Bend the knees. Release the block. Let your knees knock in. Giving that stomach and that core some love. And exhale here. Good. Adding on a little bit. Taking your strap. Hopefully you have your strap. You're going to make it nice and wide. You're going to pull the strap apart. If you don't have a strap, use a belt, use something. You don't even really have to use anything. You can just reach with your hands, but sometimes having a physical thing to actually bring those legs over helps a lot. So ground down here. Draw in through that lower belly, so low back presses to the floor. As you inhale, draw your knees to your chest. Exhale, reach that spine over your legs and pause. Good, so you're reaching up, you're squeezing in, and then inhale, take the legs back up. Good, exhale here. Good, as you inhale, lower your right leg. Again, you can bend your knee. Exhale. As you inhale, draw your right leg toward the left leg to the right. Exhale. Inhale, comes back to center. Exhale. Inhale, lifts the leg back up. Exhale, second side. Inhale, lowers the left leg. And again, you can do bent knee, keep reaching. Exhale. Inhale, rotates the legs. Exhale. Inhale, comes back up. Exhale. Inhale, brings them up. Exhale. Inhale, bends the knees. Exhale, arms back over. Release it down. Take a moment. Good. 2 more rounds of that. Right? So use your breath. Press that low back into the floor. Bend the knees if you need to. Modify when you need. Good. Inhale, takes the arms, reach them back behind you. Exhale, legs to the ceiling. Good. Inhale, reach those arms up to the legs. Exhale, bend knees to the chest as you reach over. Inhale, straightens the legs back up. Exhale, right leg lowers. Inhale, rotate the legs, scissor them. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, brings it back up. Exhale, left leg lowers. Inhale, scissor. Exhale, center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knees down, arms come over. And inhale, release. One final time. You got it. Breathe. Use your breath. Keep pressing that low back to the floor. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reaches the arms up. Exhale, legs up. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bend the knees. Reach the arms forward. Inhale, straightens the legs. As you exhale, right leg down. Inhale, scissor. Exhale, center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left leg lowers. Keep lifting the chest. Inhale, scissors. Exhale, center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the knees. Reach the arms. And all the way over. Relax, release that strap. Hands on your belly, take a breath. Good, nice full inhale. And exhale. Good, adding again here, taking the block in your hands, and then you're going to take that block, and we're going to go forward and backward in a little flow here again. So continuing on with that. So you're going to take that block, hold it in your hands, reach those arms up, reach those legs up. Good. And then you're going to inhale, lift up, place that block between your feet, and then exhale, lower your legs. And again, you might need to bend your knees. Good. And then you're going to inhale, bring the legs back up, reach up, grab the block. Exhale, lower the arms back behind your head. Good. Inhale, brings it back up. Exhale, lower, keep the chest lifted. Again, bend the knees if you need. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, lower. Good, adding on from here, inhale, lift. As you exhale, arms overhead as legs reach. Good, inhale, lift. This time, exhale, legs come down, arms come down, hover. Good, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, lower belly draws in. Good, inhale, lift. Last round, exhale, lower. Good, inhale, lift. Squeeze and press, take a big inhale. And exhale, release it down. Bend the knees, place the block off to the side. Hands to the belly, take a breath. Good, so this next round, block again is going to be in your, needed for this. And you don't have to, but it just is a little bit better engagement for your legs and your low back to do this. So you're going to take that block, place it between your ankles, right? So you're squeezing it in. So it's the long way apart. You can even do the narrower way if that feels okay for your hips. I just like it a little bit wider. It feels better for my hips. And then I'm going to draw my low belly in. Take my arms out like cactus arms, or even pressing my palms down so I have something to press into. Take an inhale. And in the first version, bend your knees, exhale, drop those knees over toward the right, hover. Take an inhale, exhale back to center. Take an inhale, exhale over to the left. Take an inhale, exhale to center. Good, inhale right, exhale, inhale up, exhale, inhale up. Maybe legs start to straighten, exhale over, inhale up, exhale left, inhale up, exhale over, trying to hover it, inhale up, exhale over, good, inhale up, exhale over, good, inhale up, exhale left. Good, we got one more on each side. Inhale up, exhale over, inhale up, exhale over, inhale up. This time as you exhale to the right, hold, spread through those toes, press into the hands, lengthen that left hip. Can you go a little lower? Draw in, breathe, exhale up. Good, opposite side. Last few breaths here with this one. Breathe, spread through the toes, draw it down, press into that right hand, take an inhale, exhale up. Good, bend the knees, release the block, hug the knees in there for a moment, rock a little bit, find your breath. Good, working a little bit of that alignment for crow and what's needed for crow pose or crane pose when we're on our hands, but working that core on your back. So taking those blocks again, you're going to press those blocks into your knees, and then you're going to bring your elbows to the blocks, and then you're going to press. So press down, press the hands, reach those feet forward, drop into the lower belly, and now start to roll forward. So you're still pressing those elbows down. So your elbows were bent. Now you're going to straighten them, press up, round the spine, heels to bum, lift the hips, lift, 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 keep breathing. One more full inhale, and exhale, release it down. Take those blocks, set one off to the side, take the opposite one. So we had regular crow, drawing in, pulling in, now revolve crow. So from here, you're going to take the block over to your right leg, bend your right knee in, take your left elbow to that block. Good. Take that left arm, reach it to the side, right arm to the side, roll the shoulders up, And then take the left leg, extend it long. Good, breathe. Rolling up, holding here. So again, that other leg can be bent. Lifting up if you want to go harder. Inhale, lifts the left leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good, keep breathing. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, hold. Hover, lift the chest more. And then bend the left knee, take the block, bend the right knee, come back to center. Take a moment there. So you're gonna probably feel that more in your side waist, your obliques on that one. It's great for that. Notice if you're holding any tension in your face. This next round, see if you can actually smile. So since I'm facing you this next round, you can see the smile on my face. All right, grounding down. Taking that right hand to the left thigh, right? So you're gonna reach it up, bend that knee, extend the arms over so the knee is bent. So reaching out, lift the shoulders, and then take that right leg long. Good, so maybe you stay here, maybe you're just holding, maybe foot stays to ground. But keep lifting the chest, reaching. Good, maybe inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep lifting the chest, inhale. Exhale, lower, low belly presses to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one here, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, hold. Inhale, lift the chest a bit more. Exhale, good, one more big inhale, smile. And as you exhale, bend that right knee. Release the block, left foot to the ground. And take a moment, grab onto your belly. Give it a little love. Take a few full breaths. Good, and from here I want you to roll over onto your belly. We're gonna give that a good stretch. Work the back side of our core, because like I said, we have core, goes all the way around our body. Finding our center, making it strong. So lay down onto your belly, lengthen your toes down, lengthen your hands toward your toes, and then drop that tailbone toward your toes. Ground through those toenails, ground through the fingertips. Inhale, rolls the shoulders back. Exhale, press into the back of the hands as the neck prolongs. Locust pose. So using your back body to lift, lengthen the chin, ground through the toes. Good, adding on, interlink the hands behind the back if you can, or just hover the hands to the ceiling. Reach back a little bit more, keep grounding the toes. Breathing, maybe those toes start to hover. Spread through the toes, keep breathing nice and long. Good, and then ground back down through those toes. Hands come by the side, elbows bend, press into the hands, cobra. Elbows draw back, heart goes forward, neck grows long. Shoulders away from the ears, those shoulder blades draw toward your hips. Good, big inhale here. And then exhale, maybe press into those hands, lift the hips, roll the shoulders back, upward dog. Good, heart comes forward, shoulders roll back, lengthen back through the toes. And then bend the knees, shift it back, child's pose. Lengthen back, drop the hips, reach through those arms. Nice full inhale. And exhale. Good, inhale here. Exhale. One more full inhale. And exhale. Good, inhale, shifts your weight forward. As you exhale, come all the way down onto your back. As you come onto your back, taking your block with you. So you have your block. If it's okay for your back, see if you can have it underneath your back the tall way. If that's not gonna happen, the low way, right? So the medium way at least. So we're gonna give that a good little stretch again. So come up onto your toe tips, lift your hips, slide that block right into your sacrum, so right into that low back area, ground down with the feet, and then roll the shoulders under. Palms face up. And then feel that support of the back underneath the hips. Right, so you're gonna feel that block right there in that sacral area between your booty and your low back. And then press the back of the head into the mat, lift your chin, and breathe. Inner thighs spiral down, giving yourself a little stretch here. Opening up those hips. And then if your block is stable and secure, maybe you're going to start to bend one knee to the chest. Or up to the ceiling, not to the chest, to the ceiling. And then pressing down into those hands maybe lifts that left leg. If it's still okay, maybe taking both legs up to the ceiling. A little bit of modified shoulder stand for a moment. Giving those feet a break. Maybe point and flex through the feet. And then slowly bring that right foot down, left foot down. Good. Pause here again. Draw in through the belly, lengthen the knees, and then make that belly big. Engage the glutes more. So find that stretch in the upper body, in the hips, in the core. Full inhale, long exhale. Good. Coming back up onto those toes, lift the hips, slide the block out, unwind the shoulders, and lower those hips. Good. Taking the right leg, cross it over the left. Take your hips, shift them over to the right, and then drop your knees to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Good. Coming to eagle twist. Nice full breaths here. Letting the low back release. Letting the chest and belly rise and expand on your inhales. And then drawing it back to the center line, lengthening the tailbone to your heels on your exhales. Exhale fully. Draw the knee back up to center. Unwind the feet, bring those hips back to center, and then cross the left over the right. Shift the hips to the left, and drop your knees to the right. Looking over the left shoulder this time. Breathing fully. Letting the chest expand, and then letting it draw back to the center line on the exhales. Finding a deeper twist. Exhale fully. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, unwind the legs, bring the hips back to center. Take the feet wide. And let those knees drop from side to side. Windshield wipering those legs. Back and forth. Side to side. And then pausing there. Draw in through the lower belly. Draw the knees in. Feet go up to the ceiling. Knees go wide. Coming into happy baby. Giving that low back a stretch. Massaging through the hip flexor. That psoas muscle on your low back. Lengthen the tailbone to the end of the floor. Pausing where you feel tightness and breathe into it. And then when you're done, give those legs a little shake. Place the soles of the feet onto the floor, extending those legs out. Let those toes drop out. And then open the arms. Draw those shoulder blades onto the back. Taking rest here. If it's too much for your legs to be straight after all that work, maybe you bend your knees, let your knees knock in, coming into mermaid pose with those legs. And then taking those hands, placing them on your core. Maybe they're on your low belly, maybe they're on your ribs, wherever's comfortable for your hands to lay. And take a nice long exhale here. Inhale, fill the belly. Feel those hands around the belly. Feel it rise, rise, rise. And then exhale out the mouth. Keeping the hands on the belly, sending them some love. Putting a smile on your face for doing something great for your posture, your spine, your mental health. Take a few moments in stillness. Shavasana. next breath to come in a little deeper. And on your next breath, reach your arms back behind your head. Bend the knees, windshield wiper those legs as you reach overhead. And then as you're ready, using your arm as a pillow, roll over to your favorite side. Pause there for a moment. And then mindfully using that top hand, extend the top leg, press yourself up, coming all the way back to seated. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully your core is feeling it. Take that time, maybe once or twice a week, doing this sequence, building a stronger core to help you sit up a little bit taller, feel more confident, and maybe even enhance your practice. Thank you for joining me. Drink lots of water, eat your veggies, wear some sunblock. We'll see you next time. Namaste.